Welcome back. Glad you joined me today. I'm going to do something that is unfortunately not painting, but it is part of an artist's life. I have completed this painting, which you saw me starting, and some of the work I did on it. Now, in order to show it and hopefully sell it, I have to prepare it to hang on a wall. So you can see at the back, you don't want to just put a nail in the wall and try and balance it, because someone slams the door, it'll fall off, the painting won't be secure. So this is my process for wiring a painting. First things first, I have to work on the back of the painting, so that means putting it face down. So after all my careful work on the paint on the front of the board, I don't want to smash that into a hard surface. So I'm going to put down an old towel to protect the painting. Got to make sure your painting is very dry before you do this, or you'll end up with fuzz all over, stuck to the paint, and it'll ruin everything. So this is 18 by 24 inches. This is the top. I'm going to put the top closest to me because that's where I'm going to work. As a rule of thumb, I like to put the wire 1/4 of the way down. If you put it halfway down, which I know a lot of people do, the painting tends to hang out. And if you go higher than 1/4, you run the risk of everything showing, the wire, the hook, everything that you use to secure it to the wall. So I work with about 1/4. So as I'm finding too often, there's a lot of math in art. You think that artsy people can't handle math? Lots of math. 18. So we want it 4.5 inches from the top. Where's my pen? There it is. 4.5 inches on that side. And 4.5 inches on that side. So that's where I want the wire to be. This wire is good up to 35 pounds. I value my work. I don't want there to be any chance of it falling off the wall and being damaged. And so some will say it's overkill. The largest paintings I do right now weigh about 10 pounds. So this wire is overkill too. But if I'm using very strong brackets, very strong wire, and a very secure system on the wall, my work is secure, and that makes me feel safe. This is the bracket. This actual loop sticking out is the center of the bracket. So I'm going to center this over the 4.5 inch mark that I made, and I'm going to mark 2 of the screw holes. So there we have the 2 cleats that are both 4.5 inches from the top of the painting. Next is the wire. It is thick wire. It's more than enough for this. Just to be safe, I like to double loop it through the loop in the bracket so that it's weighing on just more than one thickness of the wire. And then I wrap the tail around. There's an issue with the tightness of the wire too. If you do it very loose, like you think that you'll hang it on the wall, because you always see it in movies and cartoons and things, that it always arcs up like that. You don't want it too loose, because again it'll angle down and you either have to lie on the floor to look at it or hang it up by the ceiling to look at it dead on. The other option. I like a very tight wire because I like them flat against the wall. I like it absolutely secure against the wall. But as I found out, I wired a whole bunch of them very tight, and then trying to get it on the wall is difficult because you want to put your hand behind the painting to loop the wire onto the hook on the wall. But if you don't have room to get your hand in there because this wire is so tight, I try to give it a little bit of space. Plus this is a braided wire, so it has a little bit of give. It'll settle over time. I'm going to trim this, and there we go. There's the painting, and the wire is got a little bit of give, but it will still hang the painting flat on the wall. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.